Baseball umpires have been calling balls and strikes since soon after the game was invented in the mid-19th century. Nearly 160 years later, those umpires will finally get some help, at least in spring training. MLB's new automated ball strike system, or ABS, is now being tested during games in Arizona and Florida. If all goes well, it could be implemented in the major leagues as soon as the 2026 season. What is it? Put simply, it's a way for players to challenge an umpire's ball or strike call. It's been tested in the minors for several years and won out over the use of robot umps, a system where a computer makes every call. Bruce Bochy of the Texas Rangers, one of the most successful managers in the game, said it'll take some time to get used to, but he's for it for now.
I've seen it on the minor league side, and it seems like it's created interest in the game, and it goes pretty quick. I mean, you have to challenge right away. It's the pitcher, the batter, and the catcher are the three that can challenge this, and I think it's created interest with the fans. You know, they have fun with it, so we'll see how it goes.
Boch referred to a few of the rules. The strike zone for the new challenge system is based on a batter's height. Once the umpire makes a call, the batter, the catcher, or the pitcher must challenge that call immediately by tapping on his hat or helmet. Each team starts the game with 2 challenges, but when a team loses 2, that team is out of challenges, which means be smart about it.
They had rules last year in AAA about kind of who could, who couldn't, time of the game, all that kind of stuff, because guys were so aggressive early in the game and losing. And that, like what you said, you don't want it to be in the biggest spot in the game, and all of a sudden Rutschman's up and he doesn't have a challenge left. He knows the strike zone better than anybody.
The setup used to track balls and strikes is called the Hawkeye system, and when a challenge is made, the video is shown to fans via the video board at the stadium and at home on the game broadcast. MLB says they'll be paying attention to how fans react. Right now, the ratio of calls overturned is close to 50-50, and catchers, no surprise, are clearly the best at it. So, what would be the best case scenario moving forward?
Getting a majority of our players, coaches, and fans feeling like they prefer that version of baseball to the status quo. And we're gonna find out that information at the end of the spring.
And there is some work to do in that regard. Legendary manager Terry Francona, in his first season with the Reds, has asked his veteran players not to use the system, feeling it's not going to be part of the regular season this year, so why invest the time in the experiment? Of course, that won't stop other teams from using it against his guys. For Straight Arrow News, I'm Chris Francis.